Hi foodies, tell me this afang soup doesn't look absolutely delicious. In today's video, I'm making one of my favorite Nigerian soups and I'll be showing you how I achieve this thickness step by step. These are the ingredients I'll be using for this soup. The food list will be in the description box. First, I started with my protein of choice, which is goat meat. I've already washed it before now, after which I seasoned it and I let it cook in its own juice for about 15 minutes. After about 15 minutes, I went ahead to add my stock fish and I let it cook until tender. Now for the real style of the show, which is the afang leaf, mine was already washed and sliced, so I went ahead to pound it. This helps soften the texture and gives the soup that rich traditional consistency we all love. And if you're new here, welcome to MyKeecheen, and to my returning foodies, you already know we love good food over here. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button while we cook together. At this point, my afang leaf is ready, as you can see, so I'll set it aside and I'll go back to my pot. Now back to the pot. At this point, everything was perfectly tender, so it was finally time to build the soup properly. First, I added my palm oil. Then I went ahead to add my seasoning cubes. So for seasoning cube, usually I do say season to taste how you want it, but however, while you're at it, you will try as much as possible to take note that you've already seasoned the meat before now, so you don't add too much of it. After which I added crayfish. Then I stir everything together. At this point, I realized I needed more salt, so I added a little salt and I stir everything together properly. After stirring everything together, I added my deboned panla and dried fish. And honestly, my kitchen smelled amazing at this point. After stirring everything together properly, I let it simmer for a few minutes so all the flavors could blend in. Next up is Uziza leaf. This part is optional, but the flavor it adds to afang soup, it is top tier. If you're not using Uziza leaf before, just try it. After which, come back to the comment section and tell me if it is a yes or a no for you. I went ahead and let it cook for about 5 minutes for it to release its flavor. After a few minutes, in goes my water leaf. At this point, the soup was already looking so good. I gave everything a quick stir. And yes, I added more red oil because let's be honest, afang soup is one of those soups that can actually drink oil. I didn't pour everything at once though, just balancing it gradually till the richness looked perfect. If you've been enjoying this recipe so far, please don't forget to subscribe to MyKeecheen. We are getting closer to our 1000 subscribers and I truly appreciate every single one of you here. Now back to my cooking. I noticed it needed more crayfish, so I added crayfish. I gave everything a quick stir. I added my shelled periwinkle. Some people prefer the one inside the shell so they can suck it while eating. I enjoyed it, but when I went to the market, it was not available. That was why I had to use only the shelled one. And finally, it's time to add our pounded afang leaf or Ukazi leaf. This is where the soup really comes together. So I mixed everything properly and I let it cook for about a minute. Now, because I didn't want the leaves to overcook, I kept the heat low. So you can literally just count 1 to 50 or 1 to 60, which is a minute, and let it cook on low heat. And voila, our afang soup is ready. Honestly, this came out so good. Tell me in the comment section, what would you eat with this? Are you going to go with eba, fufu, semo, or pounded yam? Just let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe to my kitchen for more simple Nigerian meals. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next episode.